You know, baby, this bamboo is longer, more flexible, and very much alive. And when your flashy routine cannot keep up with the speed and elusiveness of this thing here, all I can say is that you will be in deep trouble.
That we will have to find out.
I'm telling you, it's difficult to have a rehearsed routine to fit in with broken rhythm.
Extremely advanced Jeet Kune training, broken rhythm. Now, what you've just watched is a scene from Game of Death. I think it's a perfect metaphor what Bruce was trying to communicate to the world about his art. It's a perfect metaphor for JKD, about the flexibility, the unpredictability, the elusiveness, and the broken rhythm of Jeet Kune. You think of what Bruce does and what separates him from other martial artists is his ability to read the opponent and also to intercepting before they even attack, and that requires broken rhythm. As the scene, you can see him and Daniel Santo, and Daniel Santo has the rhythm, boom, tak, 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 tak. A certain types of rhythm, and Bruce just breaks his rhythm from fast to slow, slow to fast, and vary the tempo of it. What I believe in, if you can beat someone's rhythm, you can beat the guy. It's very, very simple. Because what happens is human beings, we are creatures of habits. We're also creatures of rhythm. So that's why we listen to music. And we want to bob and, right? Oh, that's pretty cool, right? You can hear that kind of music, that beat, right? We're naturally. Also think about when you're walking. Imagine when you're walking, we all have a rhythm, right? We have a rhythm of you're walking, you're just walking. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? You don't walk like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. That becomes cha-cha, right? That becomes a dance. You don't walk like that. Or you don't walk like, okay, I walk and suddenly I walk slow, right? Then you become like Michael Jackson. That's not what I'm talking about either. But broken rhythm, let me just demonstrate through a very simple kind of a trapping Filipino exercise. It's a Filipino martial exercise. Watch. So very simple, as we do a very simple flow drill, right? Now, what I want you to do is I want you to pay attention to the sound. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, okay. Now see, that's off. One again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, so you can hear the beat. Very normal, and we can do this all day long, right? Bum 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 bum. What happens is broken rhythm is the half beat in between. As an example, so Shin, I want you to keep doing the same thing. Don't vary it. I'm going to insert a half beat in there as we flow. Okay, so try. So from here to the top, I see a kick there, right? Here again. Don't stop. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So from there, watch. From here, as he's doing half, I do half a beat, and then I go in, right? Again, right? I do half a beat, and then go back. So that's half a beat. That's broken rhythm. As you have the, right? You can see boom, 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 boom. Now, sometimes you can also go from beat, 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 also from fast to slow. Okay, so let me demonstrate now. Here's what I want you to do, Shin. So I want you to just do like here in the back. I'm not gonna touch you. So I want you to see, as I make any sudden movement, I want you to make a sound like, try that. Louder. Yeah, okay. Any movement that I want you to just see it, and then I want you to, okay, watch. Little bit slow. Try again. Good. One more time. One more time. Could be a little bit faster. One more time. One more time. Now I'm going to do the same thing. Same thing. I want you to see any movement, and I want you to like that. Okay. And I'm going to touch his forehead. Okay. When you see me touching the forehead, you're going to make a like that. Okay. Watch. What happened?
Slow.
I broke his rhythm. Even though my motion is slower, but I'm here, because I broke his rhythm. I've been training him to 1, 2, 3, 4. Suddenly, it's a slower movement, but he couldn't catch it. That's broken rhythm. And that's why it's such a powerful thing. And your techniques, it is the most difficult to train, as far as I'm concerned, in Jeet Kune, because it's against your human nature. Because we want to practice with boom, 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 rhythm, boom, 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 boom. But you watch that scene, and what Bruce is very good at, from total stillness, and he would explode, right? From total stillness, boom, he would explode, and then he would move, and then he would break the rhythm, and he would throw combination, and then he would backward, and then he would go fast, and he would go slow, and makes him very, very unpredictable. And that's extremely difficult to do, and that's why it's advanced JKD. So let me demonstrate in another way. Don't need to hit hard, but do full extension. Yeah, so boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. I want to hear this. Jason's a bit slow. A tiny half beat slow. So boom, boom, boom. Yes. Good. Now what Jason and Drake is doing right now, it's a simple timing exercise, right? We can just hear the beat. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. That's the rhythm, boom, boom, boom. So again, broken rhythm. That's the rhythm of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that's how a lot of people train, even in boxing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. And you need to train it that way in the beginning. As you get more intermediate and more advanced, now you need to learn how to vary your rhythm. So let me demonstrate, okay? So you saw what Jason Drake did, which is the same rhythm. So now I'm gonna demonstrate just with broken rhythm, what that kind of looks like. Now, now we're gonna do a very, very simple drill, which is simply he would punch, right? I'll just carry, just like gonna parry this slow so people can see. So simply parry like that. He's aiming, could be to my chin, could be to my face, doesn't really matter. He throws the punch again, right? I'm catching it, right? Same thing with I throw a punch, he would catch it, right? He'll throw a punch, we'll only throw one punch. Now, we would do it in turns. So he would, same thing. So you throw, I would throw. So I'm not gonna throw 2 punches, right? I'm not gonna vary the angle. It's just to demonstrate the rhythm. So he throws a punch, I would throw a punch, you throw a punch. Let's say we do 3. Boom, boom, boom. Again, boom, boom, boom. Try again, boom, boom, boom. One more time, boom, boom, boom. So boom, 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 right? Now we're gonna move around, but with broken rhythm. Again, we can only punch 1 time. We're gonna take turn, no change of angle, right? Just the rhythm. I want you to see the difference. Okay, go ahead. Your turn. Good, good. You see? That's how it works. Broken rhythm. You can see. Go back to the same rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Try again. Boom, boom, boom. Suddenly, when you vary it, I don't know when it's coming. He doesn't know when I'm going. Again. Boom. I just know where I'm coming. Now, imagine when you combine this with different distance, different punches. Or maybe he throws 2. 1 and 2. One more time. 1 and 2. One more time. 1 and 2. It changes the game. It changes how we do things. And that's how JKD should be, right? One time. One more time. Now go back to the same rhythm. I want to see the difference. Same rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. We do 3. 2, 3. One more time. 2, 3. See how easy it is? 1, 1, 2, 3. One time. 1, 2, 3. One time. 1, 2, 3. Now, so how do you train broken rhythms? So now you get the concept, and how do you train it? How do you put it in practice? The easiest way is when you're training with any drills that you do, and you just change it up. So as simple as, let's go back to that drill as the flow drill example, right? Boom, 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 boom. You can hear da 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 da. Now let's speed it up a bit. So we're changing the rhythm, right? Now slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Now what I want to do is I want to do one slow, you do one slow, and then we do one fast. And then slow. Come back. And then we do slow. And then we do slow. And then slow. You see, that's how it works. And just as you change it, right, and then I can do this side. Try that, right? So boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Yes, boom, boom, boom. And boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Now, boom, boom, boom. Do it fast. Good. Good. Slow. Even slower. Even slower. Even slower. See, you're training your nervous system for different tempo. Now I'm not going to tell Shin if I go fast and slow, but it's, I go fast, you go fast, I do slow, you do slow. Okay, try that. So. I don't need to tell him. You just feel. Yeah. Slow. Right. Now also as a partner, what we could do now, we're feeding each other. I'll do half beat in between, half slow and half fast. Watch. Slow and then fast. And do. Yes. And then slow and then do fast. Yes. The whole thing slow. The whole thing fast. So you see how you vary that up? Just fast, slow, slow, fast, fast, slow. Any drill, any kicking drill, any punching drill, you just insert different tempo and different rhythm. And it makes the whole thing much more difficult and much more interesting. And that's a broken rhythm. And there's so many drills. I'm gonna show you other drills in the future, but for now, what I want you to do is just to get the concept. When you train, and that's what makes Bruce Lee one of the greatest martial artists of all time, is that broken rhythm. It's not so much intercepting. People get the idea, oh, Bruce is intercepting the technique. They're focusing on intercepting the kick, intercepting the punch. That's not what makes him good. He is a master at intercepting someone's rhythm, someone's tempo. He can read someone very, very quickly. If you actually listen to the interview that other people have sparred with him, have like touch hand with him, every single interview that he's like touch hand with somebody else, it's always the same story. They would say something along this line. I tried to attack Bruce. Before I do anything, he comes in and shut everything down. He just like shut me down. Before I know it, his foot is in my face, his hand is in my face, I'm on the ground, or something. It's always like that. Bruce, unlike his movie, doesn't bounce around too much. Something happens, he intercepts. He can read the guy's tempo, boom, it's finished. That's how he fights. That's actually how he trains. if you read the Tao of Jeet Kune, you read between the lines, and you can see. That's why broken rhythm is one of the most important concepts in JKD. It's also one of the most difficult concepts to understand and to master. So I hope today I give you just a glimpse, a taste of what broken rhythm is about. Comment below and let me know how this has benefited your training. If you have not watched my other videos, make sure you subscribe below. We upload new videos, new martial art videos every single week. We upload 2 videos a week, actually. And watch my other videos and check it out. The 5 ways of attack, or how you do some of those basic JKD training. Until next time, be water, my friend.
Be water, my friend.